know what? I thought this would be fun, so I'm gonna start doing Destiny content, and this is a video for a friend. I'm gonna send it to him, but this is me explaining my prismatic build, and I probably will go in. So this could be a 10-minute video, but I'm gonna explain the first thing. So with this build, I like Strand. Now you can do the same thing with Stasis, but I like Strand because there's a call. Now there's three different ways you can do this. You can either do Demolicious Thatchling, you could either have a lead for gold, I just put it in the vault, or you could even use a breach light. Um, this weapon's really good because it has Demolicious too, but any weapon with demo, and this is the reason why. So when we go in here, the first thing I'm going to explain is your super. Your super can be anything. So I do arc because I have an artifact that explains that when I'm amplified, I get damage reduction, and I like that. And amplified makes me fast, so I'm just doing it for funs and giggles. But the first thing is abilities. So Gamma's dodge, get your melee back, triple jump, combination blow, and then grapple. Very Spectre and Gunpowder Gamble. Gunpowder Gamble, what it eventually does is solar kills and solar explosions rack up these points, and then it adds elemental debuff. So elemental debuff means tangled, it means volatile, it means any of those debuffs. So essentially, if you use grapple on a big target, you're going to use your first grenade, and then you're going to get another grenade that's light, so you only have to use a strand weapon or a stasis weapon, and you'll probably still get the I can't say this word, but this is essentially like a secondary super, and you have to get both bars. So doing this means that you will always be using a weapon that is strand. So the call, the sword breaker, the breach, one of these weapons will be giving you grenade ammo, grenade, because all these are demolitionists. You've seen, that's why I picked these, and they're just giving you the grapple, and the grapple's gonna keep giving you that light grenade, and you're gonna keep meleeing, and because it's Liar's Handshake, you get heals. So this is a really nice build. I've been seeing people do Stasis, but I like Strand more. I'm a big Strand boy. So first thing, Elemental Pickup or Destroying Tangle. So Elemental Pickups, you're always going to be getting those. Rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee. Rapidly defeating targets with darkness grants energy. So light damage, that means that throwing in nades, doing all that, it's gonna keep getting your melee and stuff, and it's just gonna make synergy. But I usually never use my secondary, but your secondary can be a demolitionist, or it can be incandescent, or it can even be a void gun. This really doesn't matter. It's all about this. If I use the call, I use Soul Breaker the most. Then go right here. Power hits. I gave you rain. Now I might change this one, but this one doesn't really matter. But this means any hits, any melee hits. This one's really good. Orbs of Power. So it grants you either any of those. Now, what that means is any one of your supers. So this one is going to be Amplified. This one's Restoration. This one's Frost Armor. I like Restoration, and I like Amplified. That's my favorites. While you have Elemental Buff, your class ability recharges faster. That's cool, but you really don't need this one because you're always going to be getting it from that in the arc. Okay, now here's where we're going to go for the mods. Well, I think if I click this, so here's my mods. They're not that important. This one should either be the weapon you're going to be using the most, so I should change it to Strand. But right now this, but grenade ball string. So you're always going to be grappling and hitting, and I'll show you how to do this. Heavy-handed, which is really good. So you always making over the power, because if you're always making over the power, they're going to always be picking up restoration or amplified, meaning that your melee is going to be able to give you amplified. It's going to give you your one thing back, and then Thread Spectre is really good. So the reason I like Thread Spectre is because even if you don't use it near enemies, it's going to make a clone of you, and it's going to take aggro, and then once it's dead, it's going to shoot out threadlings, doing more strand damage and doing darkness damage gives you grenades back, so you're basically just continuously just getting grenades, especially with Demolitionist. I think Demolitionist is amazing. Now, one thing I will have to say, and it's probably going to be in this video, it's a little tip. So, if you go over, so if you want a really good decal, you should go to the director, and make sure that in the Pal Heart you have not done any of Makaten's missions. The reason why is Makaten gives you more weapons. The less weapons you have unlocked when you decode an engram, it does less. So I only have like 4 or 3 weapons unlocked, so I only get those 4 or 3 weapons. And those are the machine gun, and your power does not matter. Your power ammo does not matter. I'm using this target lock one. This one's amazing. It's juiced out. And then we're going to show you how I do this, and then we're going to leave out the video. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to show you. It's basic. And this is just for a friend because I was going to explain to him how this works, and this is how I got it in. It took me a little while because honestly, my biggest tip on the way you should do this is try to put in at least 3. 2 is amazing. Or no, 2 is good, but 3 is amazing. But never do 1. And that's smart, but I was trying to do like Strand and Arc, and I just realized that I could do the solar, and then it just clicked. So I'll show you guys. So you have your grapple. I love the grapple, and I probably will make one for the Warlock, but honestly I think the Hunter's this is amazing, and I think every Hunter should be rocking this for fun shit. Okay, so you see your team over there. You want to grapple, melee hit, and you're not going to get anything, but and this is going to give you your one stuff back. We need to get a... We have a lot of enemies, but essentially on it. And because you're doing Jolt, you get your grenade back, and you get a secondary grenade, and that's a light grenade. Then all you have to do is dodge, melee again, and those 2 bars down there are going to always come back because you are doing both light and strand damage at the same time. And if you want to even use a shotgun, it's even better. Now, if you want to use this, you can, but this is like a free slot, so I know that some hunters want to do like Nighthawk, and then I will be making a build on Foe Tracers with Solar. So this is the first build. Hope you guys have a good day. You guys can just look at this, and I'm not really perfect when it comes to this stuff, and I just started learning this, but really it's all about just making the build solidify for you. And I think Ladder's Handshake is amazing, gives you health, but there is another exotic you can use. I think it's called Caliban's Hand. You can explode stuff, and that's really nice. But yeah, just tweaking the build. I might do a little bit more stuff, and my next video should come out in a week. You guys have a wonderful day.